Alright, what's up, y'all? It's Wooly here. So, I'm just going to share with y'all what I do. So, what I call it is AFK nymph farming. Um, this is basically when I'm just doing stuff around the house. And, like, I'm not watching anything or whatever. And I have time in between, right? So, when I'm, like, cleaning, doing the dishes, laundry, stuff like that, I'll log on if I'm not, like I said, watching anything, and I'll come and I'll find a spot that's isolated, like here. I'm in bottled DC, right? And you can see the starting area over there. You don't have to come to this spot specifically. I just come over here because it's away from everybody else, so I'm not interrupted. No random players are gonna come up and take my kills, right? So I find a spot over here. I like this spot right here. So I can just stand here, and then as soon as the ads spawn, they will start attacking me. Um, and then I just kill them, basically. So like every few minutes, I'll walk by and I'll just tap and take them out, and that's it. And I'm running a detector, of course. That's the whole point of this. So um, depending on like how long you're actually on in AFK farming, like if you do a whole day, like you know 4, 6, 8 hours, you can get a lot of net. So like today, I didn't really play a whole lot, but I was on and I was just standing here, um, and that was it. And I was just standing here, and I got around 400 of the. Let me kill these guys here. Anyways, 400 of the blue nymph right here, the processed. So I did about 200 over on Perfect Cell, and then I did about 200 over here on Woolly. And of course, I use them to put them in the Grim so I can start my pet DPS over here. And he's leveled up quite a bit. You can see I've got a lot of XP in him, and Soar Shard as well. But the good thing about that is not just nymph metal. You also get ally favor. So, for a little bit of context, I started with 17,000 ally favor today, and I'm at 2,200. So that's quite a significant jump for a day. You know, let's say yesterday I had like 11,000, and I really didn't even play yesterday. I played in the morning, and that was it. So the majority of what I got was all today. But that's it, guys. It's a very simple way. If you got time, you're doing things around the house, you're not going to be in front of your TV very often, pop a detector, come over here, and then like every 10, like 8 to 10 minutes, kill a trash mob. You don't have to stand right here until they spawn. You can stand a little out of the way, like up here. And you don't have to be in this specific area. You can be anywhere where there's a trash mob. So if you want to, come over here and stand down here or whatever. So wherever you want, any open world, doesn't matter. I used to do this in Cursed and Mascara. This is how I took my E-Bond from 180 to 200 within like a week. Maybe a little over a week, but it was definitely around a week mark of just doing this. And not every day. I didn't do this every day. I did this for like 1 or 2 days, and that was it. Because this can be pretty annoying to do every day. I wouldn't recommend it. But it's just something to do, like if you got some time, once or twice out of the week, and you're like it's your day off, and you're just doing chores around the house, or you're just doing something where you're not really playing a game. Even if you want to remote play, like if you're just watching a movie or something, every like 8 to 10 minutes, just tap your button. Like if you feel the controller shake, something like that, you're walking by, just run over and kill them. It's an easy way to stack up nymph. And like I said, right now this is what I got because I dumped everything in the Grim and Soar Shard. But I ended up with like 400 of the processed nymph today. So that's a pretty significant amount for a day of just standing around doing nothing. And the ally favor too, that's a pretty significant amount of ally favor. Like I said, I've never spent $1 on ally favor. Everything I got, all these allies, that's all just in game, just playing. I've never spent $1 on allies. Um, but yeah, like you can see, this is easy. Like if I'm just sitting here, just chilling, and I'm not, watching anything, I'll just stand here like this. The ads attack me. The controller's sitting next to me. It shakes. I just go ahead and tap a button. Do a quick rotation. They're dead. But otherwise, I just walk around the house when I'm doing stuff, and I'll just stop and I'll get it. So that's just one thing that I do, guys, to try to maximize the nth game, because it costs so much to get these artifacts up, right? So if you got the time and you got detectors, just run them, and you ain't really got to be running anything. You just stand here and you just farm. There's like a couple of days out of the week, I'm telling the week here, because they're like looking for people to run stuff, and I'm like, I'm not really here. I'm just AFK farming. And I think they know what I mean, but that's all I ever say is I'm just AFK farming. I'm not really here. So anyways, guys, this is just one thing I do. I just wanted to share that with y'all. It's something that you can do if you got the time. Like I said, it does get pretty old pretty fast if you're actually just sitting there and doing it. But otherwise, if you're just doing things around the house, you're doing chores, whatever, maybe you work from home, it's not a bad option to just have it in the background going while you just do what you're doing. So AFK farm, net, ally favor, it's an easy way to stack up. You can easily get an artifact leveled up and maxed out in, within a month doing that. If you did it every day and you got the detectors to do it, yeah, you could easily end up with like 100,000 XP within 2 or 3 days without double and not spending a dime. You just have to worry about having the sills and stuff like that, right? Anyways, just a little bit of information, a tip on what I do in my free time. And like I said, I don't do this every day. There's no way I could do this every day, but once or twice out of the week, I do it. And you can see there we got some ally favor, we got some nth metal. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that helps. As always, if you're new to the channel, consider sticking around. Consider joining the Discord. I will link it in the description below, as I always do. And then if you are a returning viewer, as always, I appreciate it, guys. I will catch you next time. Wooly out. Don't forget to drink water, stay hydrated, stay frosty. I'll catch you next time. Peace.